too late to change your life. His morning crew with Rob and Liz. It's his radio.
Like Joan, who's 71 years old, 198 pounds. She's thinking, I've got to do something. I just want to get healthy. She goes, I can't turn back the clock.
Sure.
But at least I can hit the rewind a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
And so she moved to Mexico, where her daughter is a personal trainer. And now is trained by her daughter. And here she is 5 years later, so much thinner, is into bodybuilding and a whole new lease on life. Now she has an Instagram that's called Train with Joan and has 1.4 million followers on Instagram.
At 75 years old.
As she encourages people. And the transformation is absolutely phenomenal. It gives me hope. Because everything that I've gone through, I've gained some of my weight back. You know, I was a big boy, and I'm becoming a big boy again. And now seeing this young lady at 75 years young, just like dialing it back a little bit and going, you know what? I might not be able to get young, but at least I can rewind a little bit and gain my health back. And she did it.
Yeah, well, looking at the before and after pictures, she honestly looks like she did go back in time a little bit. Not like, 25 years or anything like that, but looks much younger and certainly a whole lot healthier.
So much healthier, and she has guns.
She does.
She can flex those biceps. Absolutely amazing.
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
I'm so sorry the back-to-school season has hit us in the face. It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio, which means it's only a few more weeks to cram in a summer vacation. I know Liz is.
Yeah, we're definitely taking vacation, but our school district goes back on Monday. Teachers are already at work.
At your school district?
Yes.
Wait a minute. July?
They go back on
What's wrong with them?
Monday the 2nd.
July?
Yeah, I know.
They get out earlier?
I don't think so.
They get out in June?
Maybe a week or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Like the end of May or something like that.
Okay, so there's only a few more weeks left because back to school is like here for Get Out this summer. You know, those Dollywood tickets that we have to give away at his radio and the backyard movie kit with the popcorn maker. You win both. You don't win one or the other. You actually win both from his radio. So if you haven't already, you might as well register and at least try to win those tickets.
Yeah, and it's so easy. Even at this time of morning, you roll over and just text outside to 800-447-7234. Wipe off the drool and go to the My HISRadio app or hisradio.com.
Isn't it nice you can have bad breath to text?
We don't care.
Nobody will know
the
difference, bedhead and all. It's great.
Nobody's looking, and you can win.
I know there's a camera on your phone and all, but it's not turned on.
We don't see it.
Right?
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
What's that prom dress made out of? It's Rob and Liz, his morning crew on his radio. I know it sounds strange. This is almost the end of summer, and we're mentioning prom dress.
Yeah, but this is one we need to keep talking about. Larissa, she saw, I think, something twofold. She knew she was going to be going to college soon, and she also knew she needed a prom dress. Well, there is a company that was doing a contest to come up with a way to use duct tape. It was the Duck brand duct tape.
Crazy duct tape.
Yeah, and so Larissa just, sat back and, what can I do here? So the contest was stuck at prom, and they really wanted somebody to come up with a way to make a prom dress out of duct tape.
You should have seen what she did.
It is gorgeous. She said it was inspired by traditional Mexican, like florico dresses. And so I may butcher what it's called, quinceañera. So when a girl turns 15, that's what that dress looks like to me. It's just gorgeous and colorful.
You can't tell it's all duct tape. And it's all duct tape. It's all colorful. I didn't know they had that many colors in duct tape.
I didn't either, because at first when I saw it, I thought, well, how did she color the duct tape? But no, I think you can, like you said, buy colored duct tape. This dress is absolutely gorgeous. I think she even made some of the things she put in her hair, like possibly even some of the jewelry. But it's so brightly colored with all of the flowers and the stripes, and like, this girl needs to go into fashion designing.
And evidently, she won this Stuck on Prom.
Yeah, $10,000
scholarship. That's nice.
She got a $10,000 scholarship and had to have been the hit of the prom.
Rob and Liz,
his morning crew.
There's a lot of meat in this really special Olympic pizza. That's Robin Lizz, his morning crew on his radio, and it's made by Pizza Hut. And they have 10 different types of meats on there. Several different types of bacon that's on this.
I know there's like a Iberico. I don't even know what some of these bacons are, but I would like to try them. But this thing has ribs on it. It has ribs.
Beef ribs, pulled pork, sliced sausage. All the different stuff like pepperoni and Italian sausage and all that other. They have some beef. What is it called? A bulgogi?
Bulgogi.
I don't even know what that is.
I have.
Or what that is. Where did that come from?
The accent just slipped in there a little bit.
What accent's that?
I don't know.
What that is? I don't know that kind of meat. But it's at Pizza Hut, but only in Tokyo. So it's not even here. You can't even celebrate the Olympics with the pizza that they're making at Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut in Tokyo. This 10 meat pizza thing.
You would think maybe closing ceremonies, Pizza Hut says, okay, for closing ceremonies from this time to this time, you can order this decathlon pizza.
Oh, yeah, that's right. They call it decathlon.
Yeah.
Man.
But 10 different types of meat. How much does this thing weigh?
I don't know, but I don't want to know what I'd weigh after eating it.
Robin Lizz.
His morning crew.
Oh, let me tell you, when people like this will come to your rescue, it's amazing. I was on the beach the other day, and some people came up and said, let me get you in the water, and it was wonderful. It's Robin Lizz, his morning crew on his radio. It's Polly's Island.
You frustrate me so much. Yes, it was Polly's Island. It was not you. But there were some people that were enjoying their day on the beach, Polly's Island, when a whale got stuck on a sandbar. No, it was last week. So what had happened, the whale had just given birth, and I guess she was swimming, around and got stuck on this sandbar. And so one woman, her name's Phoebe, she was part of the people that were out there seeing all of this happen. They rushed up to this whale. I mean, there must have been probably a group of, 8 or 10, and they were pushing on this whale, finally coaxed her back out into the ocean, and the baby calf swam away. So hopefully he was waiting on his mama somewhere.
I'm sure. Yeah. Mom has an instinct, so she was able to find him in the water.
Exactly.
What kind of whale was this? For some reason, I don't feel like it was a very humongous whale. A few people were able to get the whale back into the water.
No, as far as I know, no one has said what kind of
whale?
Yeah,
because some of the pictures makes it look like it's almost a dolphin or a porpoise, at least the size
of the whale. Yeah, but so she was a little bit smaller than you would typically think.
I'm
was
thinking
not a humpback
whale.
No, wasn't blue whale.
You got 3 people go, hey, let's get him back in.
Wasn't
a lot of CrossFitters at the beach.
Yeah, it wasn't Jonah's whale. It wasn't any of that. But it was a smaller whale. But still, she was stuck up on that sandbar. And I love that people were there and were able to help fairly quickly and get her back on her way.
Robin Lizz.
His morning crew.
Well, when it comes to Jeopardy, and now LeVar Burton, who's hosting this week, he started yesterday, so he's guest hosting. They have all these guest hosts.
I know, Savannah Guthrie, Aaron Rodgers, football player. There's been a lot.
I've seen only a few episodes, and that's when I was on vacation. Well, it was actually my mother-in-law's funeral when we were over at my father-in-law's house in Michigan, because that's a staple in their house. Jeopardy followed by, it's Wheel of Fortune followed by Jeopardy where they are.
My daughter, same thing.
Really?
She loves
So
Jeopardy.
who did I see? Was it Savannah Guthrie? She did okay.
Yeah, there's George Stephanopoulos. He was one. I didn't see him. I saw Aaron Rodgers.
But LeVar Burton, let me tell you, people really want him to be the host. So much so that there was a petition. 250 people signed it.
250,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 1,000. 250 people. That's not a big. That'd be somebody who would sign a petition for me to be it. But 250,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wanted him to be the host on Jeopardy. That's pretty cool.
The host. I mean, the host.
Yeah, not just a guest host, like from here on out.
Yeah, evidently he's been a fan for a long time, and so he took this opportunity to do the guest host thing. But who knows what will happen after this week?
It makes me think, what game show I would want to host. I would probably want to host Price is Right. Something that you've all, my mom used to watch it when we were kids, and I just have this affinity for Bob Barker and Drew Carey and Price is Right and all that good stuff.
That's okay, yeah.
That would be fun.
It's okay. But we'll see how LeVar Burton does. I can't look at him without thinking Reading Rainbow and
Star Trek.
Star Trek with the visor on his eyes.
Is that Star Trek Next Generation?
Yep.
with the banana clip that he wore.
Yeah, that
over
was
his
his. That was his eyes.
Like, that was his eyes, and I wore that in my hair.
Yeah, well, then there you go.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Here's the thought. And I think I'll ask Liz the question first.
Okay.
What do people say you deserve to win a gold in?
Oh, attention grabbing.
Attention grabbing?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
A friend said that it would be attention grabbing.
In a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, I don't create drama. That's not what it is.
That's
but,
not Liz.
No.
Liz is non-drama.
But I like to have fun, and so I'm always cutting up and cracking jokes and that kind of thing. So
I always call her Mama Liz because
Yeah.
she takes care of everybody around
I
here.
try.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, I like attention, but it's good attention. It's not like I try to get bad attention. So
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so what would you be?
I have no idea.
Self-deprecation.
Yeah, okay. That sounds great to win a gold in.
Well, I mean, look at mine, attention grabbing. So they're not necessarily the
I don't
best.
see you doing attention grabbing like, look at me kind of thing.
No, but I think self-deprecation can also be, I don't have this inflated ego, like I'm real,
Boy, no, I have no ego.
But, what would you, I would love to hear the answers to that question. What would you get the gold in?
447-7234. What about TJ? TJ, one of our producers.
Definitely sleeping.
Yeah.
Definitely
A
sleeping.
good sleeper. The man can sleep.
He can sleep. He can sleep
I'm
standing
jealous
up.
of your sleeping, man, because I can't sleep that well.
I wouldn't be. I only get a couple hours during the day, but I can sleep anywhere.
Wait a
Like,
minute.
Legit anywhere.
You sleep during the day and at night?
Not very much at night. Mostly during
Oh,
the day.
yeah. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And then Jake.
Jake, you know what I would say?
What?
He knows a lot about like movies and Marvel and stuff. I'd call him. This is a good thing.
Okay.
This is a good thing. A Marvel geek.
But see, that's another
Like
thing.
I'm a cycling geek. I
Yeah.
love cycling.
Yeah.
But I get the golden deprecation or whatever it is.
But yeah, Jake knows even one step farther, pop culture. Like he knows about old movies, new movies, Marvel characters, comic books.
Old movies like what?
Like Tombstone, Titanic, The Goonies, Sandlot.
Those aren't
you
that
could throw
old.
at anything.
Well,
I'm thinking, way back to the 40s and 50s.
he might. Some like Wizard of Oz stuff and
No
Oh,
Abbott
yeah.
and Costello?
Oh yeah, nah, Scarlett O'Hara for sure.
yeah. So Gone
That's
with
got
the Wind.
nothing to do with Abbott and Costello.
She's not on first.
No. Abbott and Costello, you know who they are?
Artist.
Look.
Like Simon and Garfunkel. Or
So his old movies go back to the mid-90s
Well, yeah, but
and a
for
few
his,
of the 80s.
For his age, how old are you, Jake?
12.
23.
23. See?
Okay, there you go. Well, what about you? What would people say you would win the gold in? 800-447-7234.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Julie said I would get a gold medal for putting my foot in my mouth.
Julie.
Evidently, she does it quite often. However, she did award us a gold medal.
Okay.
Best radio hosts. How sweet is that?
That's nice of you. Thank you.
I like to gold in that, okay, or medal in that. Natasha says sleeping. I can sleep for 8 hours, wake up, get something to eat, and go back to sleep for 4 more hours. I love my sleep.
What a gift.
And she said, I can't sleep anywhere like TJ, who says he can, sleep basically anywhere. She can't sleep anywhere, but she's a functioning adult with kids and a full-time job, and she doesn't know how she gets through.
The sleep is the big help.
Yes, exactly.
Isn't it? 800-447-7234. Holly is here. What is it for you, Holly?
Sarcasm and inappropriate humor.
What?
Oh, no.
Why?
Because I'm always the one in a meeting or something going on, and it just pops out. It's just like and it's just like right up to the line. It's not gross and it's not bad, but it's just that I work in healthcare, and we developed that sort of a warped sense of humor. Because you have to.
You got to be able to laugh.
They're pretty much used to me now.
Well, that is good. That's better than awkward silence any day.
Yeah, I almost never get the awkward silence, but it really is fun to get the payoff when everybody just loses it.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Paula's on the line at 800-447-7234. What was your thought, Paula?
You guys were just talking about a protractor app, They do actually have a couple.
No.
You set it up to where you're like taking a picture of, your baseline or whatever it is, and type in like the degree that you're wanting, and it will give you the angle and everything and show it to you. But yeah, they do have some.
Sounds like it works well for you. When did you start using it?
I started using it about a month ago.
Where do you use it?
I actually set up Sunday school for our church and everything. The director wanted the chairs at an angle in our little chapel room, and I was trying to figure out what angle would be best. I figured out how to set them up at a 60 and a 120 degree angle for the best view.
All with the app. That's quite amazing.
Yeah, it's just Protractor app.
That's crazy that you can have an app for just about anything.
So a ruler? Is there a ruler app?
Hey, listen, they have a level app. There's a bunch of different apps, and yes, there's an app, not just a ruler,
like a tape measure
app, all that stuff. Yeah,
Really?
Jameson's trying to show you one.
Oh, what? Oh, my goodness. Okay. I mean, I guess the leveler. I think I've heard of that one before.
You have it.
I don't have it.
Yes, you do. You have it. It comes with your iPhone.
Where?
She has no idea. We're just going to have to show her.
I'm not technically savvy.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So let's come up with a scenario.
Okay.
So Jamison's our intern.
Okay.
Grab your mic there, Jameson.
Yeah, right here.
Just grab
Pull
the
it
mic.
right on over.
Okay, so all of a sudden, the police pull you over. You know you have a tail light out. You just know it. He comes up to the door and says, "Son, do you know why I pulled you over?"
What are you going to say?
No.
You're going to say
Wait a
no?
minute. And you know you have a tail light out.
Yep.
You're not going to admit to it.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. If you admitted to it and you're in Denver, this is happening in Denver.
Okay.
If you admitted to it and you're in Denver, he's not going to give you a citation. He's not going to give you a warning. Instead, he's going to give you a gift card to the auto parts store and say,
Really?
"Go get it fixed. We want to help you out."
So now you want to admit it, don't you?
Yeah.
If I was in Denver,
No.
that's not going to happen here.
It could happen here. So
It
Advanced
could.
Auto Parts in Denver is like, we just want to help people out. Yeah.
I just think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
But
I want to get in touch with Jamison's mom.
I know, right? Like, I want to follow Jameson home today and just see, if it happens.
Yeah. So they're like people without taillights or headlights, and the police are pulling them over in Denver. And because they have this partnership with Advanced Auto Parts in Denver, they are getting $25 gift cards, and then they're giving enough gift cards to fix whatever it is that's wrong.
Okay, because a headlight or a taillight on certain cars might be more than that. So
It could be, yeah.
So they'll figure it out and give you a couple just to make sure. That's pretty cool. I like
It's
it.
nice. It's really nice.
Well, the people at Advanced Auto Parts install it for me because I don't know how to do that.
You know they do that kind of stuff.
I know they do.
I don't know which one I go to. I don't know if it's Advanced Auto. It's an auto part something or other. Auto is in the name of the parts.
Yeah.
But if I needed a battery put in the car, they'll put the battery in.
I've had them put oil in the car, and you're just like, what?
Windshield wipers and everything. Because now some of these windshield wipers are hard to figure out.
Yeah, well, one of them put transmission in my car.
The whole transmission?
I'm kidding.
I'm going to that appointment. Man.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
So Jonna is here at 800-447-7234. What's up, Jonna?
I was listening this morning, and I wanted to try to participate in some of your summer giveaways, but unfortunately, I went through a poor service area. I did hear the portion send a text to outside, but I couldn't hear the telephone number. Could you tell me?
You just used it.
So it's actually this telephone number.
It is.
Just text outside to the same telephone number, and we'll send you a link, and then you can get registered.
That sounds perfect. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Please do. Text outside. Here's the number, by the way. If you're like, Rob,
What?
What's the number? If you've never called before, you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
It's 800-447-7234. And it's just not, some summer giveaways. It's Dollywood tickets and a backyard movie kit, along with a popcorn maker.
Yeah, Dollywood tickets for your family, and summer is slipping through our fingers so quickly. We
It
got to
is.
take full advantage of it. So, yeah, text in outside now, 800-447-7234, hisradio.com, My His Radio App.
Rob and Liz.
His morning crew.
Good to hear from Sheila today at 800-447-7234. What's going on, Sheila?
Thank you guys for praying for my daughter. I called back in June, the beginning of June. My daughter was placed in the ICU unit. She had COVID pneumonia. She was 6 months pregnant, recently married. We were told she wouldn't make it.
What a long journey you guys have been on.
Basically, I was told at the hospital that they were keeping her alive for the baby to get big enough to where they could take the baby safely, and then she would probably die. She's recently came home, and she's still got a lot of healing to do.
Sheila, tell me how the baby is.
The baby is doing good as well. You know, it's been home for a week now. She was in the hospital for over 30 days. Like, God really turned everything around, and she come off of all the machines and started breathing on her own. And she came home, and she's doing so good now, and I'm just so thankful. So thankful. So thank y'all so much for praying with us.
Sheila, thank you so much for updating us, and we'll keep y'all in our prayers.
Thank you so much. And I entered your backyard movie thing because I want that for her and the kids.